What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Pam. I'm a licensed esthetician. I am a content creator. I am a full-time mom of 2, and I also do a lot of other things on the side like online reselling, and I've been a server for 13 years. If you guys have known me for a while, if you've been following my channel, thank you so much for the support and welcome back to another video. Today's video is sponsored by BANISH. I'm going to be reviewing products from BANISH, which is their pumpkin enzyme mask and their BANISH serum, which has vitamin C and E. BANISH was nice enough to send me 2 of their products to review. I have seen a lot of viral videos, and what I love about this brand is that it's so focused on acne prone skin, in which I have struggled throughout my entire teenage years. And the founder, Daisy, has started its company since she was in college. She also suffered a lot from all different types of acne, including cystic acne. Throughout Daisy's school year, she has always been bullied about her acne, and it's so sad because I feel like a lot of people go through this during their teenage years, and it's just so hard to be able to treat that when you really have no knowledge of what products or ingredients are able to help you with your acne. And as you guys can tell, I have already washed my face. My acne used to be so bad before I started school, and it has left me with some hyperpigmentation around my cheekbones, and this is how my skin looked like before I started school. As you can tell, I do break out a little bit here and there, especially during that time of the month. And so as you can tell, I started breaking out right here a little bit. That's why I am so excited, and I'm looking forward to trying 2 of their products. The pumpkin enzyme mask is an AHA exfoliant. It helps lighten dark spots and it gives you an instant glow. And then the BANISH serum, it's a vitamin C, so we're going to be using this after we mask. In today's video, I'm going to be dermaplaning as well, but I'm not going to be dermaplaning with any store-bought scalpel. I'm going to be using one of my professional scalpels that I use on my clients in the treatment room. I highly do not recommend you guys to use a scalpel on yourself, especially if you are not trained to dermaplane your face professionally, because a lot of times a scalpel is a lot more sharp than a regular store-bought razor. And I honestly don't even recommend those twinkle razors that you buy at Walmart, because they can also damage the skin. BANISH is a small batch independent business straight from California. All of their packaging is sustainable, and all of their skincare comes in glass jars and bottles, and they use 100% recycling material like craft gum paper tape and curated paper wrap. Their mission is to build a community of people who spread positivity and confidence. I want you to know that textured skin is beautiful and totally normal. I've always told you guys that the goal is not to have perfect skin, but to have a healthy one. So without further ado, if you guys want to know my review on BANISH, stick around. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and ring that notification bell for more skincare review videos like this one. We're going to start off by securing our hair and getting it out of our faces. I'm going to be using this headband that I got from Amazon. It came in a package of 3, and I got colors black and white. And also I was taking a close look at my skin, and it has become so dry because of this Georgia weather. And as you can tell, I do have some acne scarring around my cheekbones from my previous acne. And on my other side of the cheeks, I also have it a little bit more worse, especially because I've been breaking out this month. And this is what a professional scalpel looks like. I have to be super careful when I'm packaging this because it is so easy to cut your skin. This is the 10R scalpel that I have been using and I have been loving on my clients. I think I spoke to you guys about the other scalpel that I used to use. It has a pointier tip, and I didn't really like that because it was easier for me to slice my client's skin without even realizing it. So I switched to the 10R. And like I said, you guys, don't do this at home, especially if you are not trained. Even for us professionals, I don't even advise you to do it on your own, but right now I have to dermaplane my face because it is that time already. And I want to say it's been about like a whole month since I last dermaplaned my skin. And yes, you can incorporate enzyme mask after exfoliating depending on your skin type. If you have super sensitive skin, especially if the enzyme that you're using has a tingle factor, which I'm not sure what the tingle factor is going to be for the BANISH pumpkin enzyme mask, but I do know that my skin is able to handle it because of the treatments that I have done in the past. And I do know my skin type. I'm not very sensitive or sensitized at all. So I know that if it does have any type of tingle factor in the mask, then I'm going to be okay. Since my skin is so dry, I'm going to be applying a few drops of jojoba oil before dermaplaning. So now I'm gonna be going in after I dermaplane with the pumpkin enzyme mask. I'm gonna be scooping it out of the jar into this bowl because I don't want to double dip whenever I go back in with my brush and reapply to my face. So this is how the mask comes. Just going to remove this. It smells very much like pumpkin. Here it is. Just going to scoop it out. I'm gonna grab about that much just in case. Putting it in my bowl. And I always do this every time. I guess I'm just used to it. I always do this when I'm doing facials. I do not like to go back in with my applying brush back into the jar. It's just double dipping. It is not sanitary for my clients, and it's just a way that I got used to. I'm gonna be going in with my fan brush, and the enzyme mask, like I have mentioned before, they do have a tingle factor, meaning that you can experience some tingling, some little bit of burning, and some itching. But if you are experiencing severe burning and itching, then you might want to go and wash it off as soon as you can. Another thing that I need to let you guys know that with enzyme mask, your skin is highly sensitive to the sun exposure, so that you have to make sure that you either do this enzyme at night, or if you're exfoliating in the morning, you have to wear your sunscreen. Here we go. I'm gonna mix the product into the brush, and then we're just going to apply the enzyme. I can already feel some tingling, and honestly, that's just because I dermaplaned. When you dermaplane, your skin is more vulnerable. You have fresh skin, and so that's why you can experience burning. We're doing this during the day, you guys. I am going to be applying a lot of sunscreen on my skin. And what we're doing right now is we are double exfoliating with dermaplaning and the enzyme. But this is also going to help a lot remove even more dead skin, and it's also going to help with the hyperpigmentation, and it's going to help with any acne scarring. We're going to leave it on for about 10 minutes. I can already feel my skin burning a little bit. It's a little bit itchy, and like I said, because I dermaplane, my skin is a lot more sensitive than if I were to put this mask on without dermaplaning. If you can tell, my skin is turning a little bit red, and it is super normal for it to turn this red. If this does happen with or without exfoliating, you want to wash off with cool water. You don't want to use any hot water. You want to use cold water with this. Just gonna leave it on for 10 minutes. Typically, a fan is used when something like this, when the tingling factor is this high. And this usually happens with chemical exfoliation. When you exfoliate the skin with a chemical peel, your skin tends to be itching or burning, and you want to use a neck fan while doing so. I have finally removed the enzyme mask, and I was not left with much redness on the face except on the parts where I have some breakouts. But if you can see, my face looks a lot more shinier. It looks glowing because of all that dead skin is gone. Twice the exfoliation. Now what I'm going to be doing before I apply the BANISH serum, I'm going to be toning my face with Dermalogica's hydrating toner. What the toner does is it's going to hydrate my skin, but it's also going to bring back my pH balance, and it's going to prep my skin for my next product, which is this vitamin C serum. The products that I'm going to be applying next are going to penetrate way better in my skin, and they're going to be more effective. I'm going to be especially using it around my cheekbone area where I have been left with a lot of hyperpigmentation from my past breakouts. It burns just a tad bit, but it's totally normal. And like I mentioned, you guys, you have to make sure that if you're doing this during the day like I am, make sure you wear sunscreen, wear a hat. If you have nothing going on today but you have a couple of errands, try to stay in as much as you can after this treatment. If you can't, make sure that you apply sunscreen because your skin is going to be a lot more sensitive to the sun as soon as you step out. And then now my last step is applying my sunscreen. This is how much sunscreen I'm going to be using. I'm also going to apply on my hands, which I always do, on my neck because I also dermaplane. So my neck area, and you always want to apply down to your neck and my hands. You gotta stay protected too while I'm driving because you guys know I stay driving these kids around. I'm gonna dry my hands a little bit, but this should keep me protected, and I'm going to be reapplying in 2 hours. There you go, you guys. This is the final product. Look how shiny my skin is. It feels fresh, it feels amazing. I highly recommend doing this pumpkin enzyme mask once to twice a week depending on how your skin can tolerate it, and also incorporating the BANISH serum because these two combine together. If you have any acne marks or any acne scarring, slowly but surely you will see a difference if you stay consistent using these products. I want to be able to keep using this once a week just so to see what my results are, but honestly I like the products. Like I said, they tingle just a bit, and that's just because I dermaplane, and so that's going to increase my skin sensitivity to the products because not only is it going to penetrate better, but I have new skin on me since I dermaplane. You can find BANISH on my TikTok shop. or you can go to www.banish.com and check out the rest of their products. So this is my face after I dermaplaned, and I use the pumpkin enzyme exfoliant. My skin feels so amazing right now. It feels fresh. Typically, I advise my clients not to wear any makeup after a dermaplaning facial, but I am going to work and I just have to look presentable. So I added a little bit of makeup. My skin was super hydrated after vitamin C oil and my toner, and I also had to apply SPF. So my skin was extremely hydrated, and so I only added a tad bit of dots of my foundation, which blended smoothly, and this is how it looks. So yeah, new face, who this? I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys on my next skincare review video.